Hello, everyone, and welcome to BrokeN Boys. This is episode 128. I'm Mike.
I'm Colin, but that's the wrong number.
Did I get it fucking wrong again?
Yeah, that's like
No, I swear to God.
weeks away.
No, I swear to God, we're on 122.
Yeah, we're on 120.
Oh, wait, what did I say?
You said 128.
Did I really?
Yeah, you did. I know you've been taking care of cats and everything. And
Dogs. Yeah.
But I can't forgive that anymore. You're going to need to apologize.
Seriously?
Yeah.
You're gonna...
Wow. You've messed this up too many times, Mike.
I'm ruining the pod.
We've been doing this pod for too long for you to be messing up episode numbers.
I only get it wrong like every other episode.
Yeah, that's too much. I've never gotten it wrong. I think you need to apologize.
Well, if you really want me to apologize, I can do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I seem to have made a mistake. It's episode 122, not 128. Oh, silly me. It would have made more sense to say 123, wouldn't it? But while we're here, there's some other things I should probably address. I'm not perfect, I fear. And my past is bringing me back some stress. I once said something pretty tasteless. I swear it wasn't done intentionally. I'm the inverse of racist. I just fumbled my words, saying death with dignity. And I think my co-host killed somebody back in 94.
I don't know what that was about.
Huh?
I don't know what that last
You told me
bit
to
was about.
apologize.
Yeah.
I was kind of just apologizing on the behalf of the podcast, you know.
But I have nothing to apologize for.
Was that like insensitive for me to put that
in
a song?
I think I need another apology.
You need another apology
for including me in a song that I did not consent to.
I'm sorry, Colin.
Thank you. That'll be enough. Perfect.
Okay. There you go.
All right. Well, this is episode 122.
Yes.
If you didn't catch that.
Welcome back. Yeah.
I
don't know how to transition out of that.
Yeah, it's good.
I hope you all accept my sincere apology that I say with the bottom of my heart. Turning things into song makes it serious.
Yeah.
Makes it respectable.
Yeah, but fuck you, right?
But fuck me. Yeah. But fuck me. Today we're at my grandma's house.
How would she react to you saying something like that?
Oh, right? I have no idea.
Rest in peace.
She is alive. She's just in Norway. She'll be back tonight at some point. But we were going to go to my place, and then my mother was home, and I'm like, oh.
She wouldn't approve of things we say.
Absolutely not. So thankfully I could hide behind the disguise of, I was just going to get my ukulele.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Am I just going to hold this the rest of the time? I'll see.
We would have had to do another Godly Goobers.
Got another Godly Goobers episode.
Yeah.
I forgot we called that. Was it just Godly Goobers or
it was
Squeaky Clean Godly Goobers? Yeah. That was it. That's probably still our most unhinged title.
Yeah, seriously.
I love that.
It's so good. It's a good episode.
But I was like, okay, well, I'm at my aunt's house with the dogs and stuff, and the dogs will not leave us alone for the whole episode. So now we're here with a fraidy cat hiding under a chair and another fraidy cat hiding under a bed upstairs. That's afraid of me as well. So.
No, okay. Neither of them is the mean cat.
No, that one is the mean. The one cat. Upstairs is the mean cat.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. The one left for days.
No. They're actually from the same litter.
Oh.
But
Runs in the family.
Yes.
We mean.
Yeah, we call them terrorists. My family does.
Al-Qaeda.
Yes. Exactly. How was your week?
It was all right.
Put this away.
Got a haircut.
Yes, you did.
A lot lighter. I was like, I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted a good bit cut off, and I was just like, go with it. She was like, all right. This is what came out.
That's what came out.
You know,
looking fresh
and clean.
Mm-hmm. Is that your first haircut in a while?
Like a year and a half, yeah.
Year and a half? Okay. Yeah.
Been a while. But yeah, did that. I watched a bunch of movies this week.
Did you?
Yeah, I watched 4 movies.
Wow.
In the past 5 days. I watched... Maybe if I can get to the page. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The anticipation is killing me right now.
Alright, there it is. I watched JFK on Sunday, which is a movie about the, he's like a public defender or lawyer or somebody. He was trying to uncover the truth behind the assassination of John F. Kennedy. Mm-hmm. And that happened, like, right after it happened, really. I didn't know about it. It's like something real that happened.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. It's like a biopic. Had a bunch of people that, you know, I was like, oh, I know that guy. It was like it was Donald Sutherland and the guy who played Merle, Michael Rooker.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
It was just a lot of like recognizable actors, and I was like, wow, there's a lot of fucking people in this movie.
Yeah.
Pretty good though. Long, like 3 hours. But,
damn. Yeah, that is long.
It was pretty good. I watched Tetris, which is about getting the rights to Tetris. That came out this year.
Oh, I heard about that.
Taron
yeah.
Egerton.
I heard about that.
It was pretty good. Not the best movie I've ever seen, but it was pretty fun.
Nice.
I watched Skyfall.
Oh.
My second James Bond
movie.
movie.
That was my first one, so.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah.
I have a lot of nostalgia for it, but yeah.
I was listening to Conan O'Brien's podcast, and he had Javier Bardem.
Oh, yeah.
And I love Javier Bardem. And I was like, I didn't know he was the villain in a Bond movie. So I was like, I'll watch that. Pretty good. I don't think I liked it as much as No Time to Die.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I did enjoy my time with it.
Yeah.
And then I watched Call Me By Your Name with Timothée Chalamet and Armie Hammer.
I just watched the Lil Nas X music video over and over
again. Very good, very gay. Little problematic. You know.
Problematically gay?
Well, no. Timothée Chalamet's character is 17 and Armie Hammer's character is like 30-something. So it took place in the 80s, but even then it's like...
Yeah.
And also Armie Hammer's like a shit person, so
cool.
Like, cannibal and like
no, the themes of that movie went that far.
No. Like in real life, Armie Hammer is a terrible person.
What the fuck? Yeah. I don't know anything about him. Okay.
Yeah, he's like Cody and Noel talked about it on the TMG podcast, but there were like screenshots of girls he was talking to. He was like, I'm a fucking cannibal. I want to eat you. Like, actually eat you. I'm 100% a cannibal.
Wow.
Yeah. But, I mean, good movie.
Okay.
It's a little sleepy. Mm-hmm. And,
I was going to say, I thought Call Me By Your Name was PG-13. I'm surprised they had cannibalism in that film.
I don't think it's PG-13. There's boobs and stuff in it.
There's boobs in that? Okay, maybe it's R then.
Yeah. Timothy Chalamet comes in an apricot at one point.
Wow.
Yeah. My Letterboxd review was apricot, more like a pre-cum. More Timothy Chalamet, more like Timothy Chalamet gay. Nice. Armie Hammer, more like Armie Groomer.
There you go.
So.
With the 1-3 punch.
Yeah. Pretty good movie though.
That reminds me. Did you ever hear about? You probably hadn't. This is kind of like one of those like infamous Reddit stories. I think it was, what is it? It was more like the anonymous, it's the Today I Fucked Up subreddit or whatever. So who knows if it's actually true, but it was a whole story of a guy who's saying when he was younger, he like used a coconut to jerk off into, like over and over and over and over again until like it got really gross. Like maggots and shit started growing in the coconut, and he started like hiding. Yeah, it was really bad. But it's like one of those like infamous stories.
I've never heard.
Yeah,
that, no.
You saying that he gave it to an apricot that reminds me of that.
I knew there was something to do with the fruit in that movie. I'd heard something. But then,
and not Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Sorry. Sorry, that's bad.
But, he was just eating apricots, and then he started sticking his finger into it. And I was like, he's going to fuck that apricot. He took the seed out, and then he just...
Then he inserted his seed.
Yeah, he fucked the apricot. And then Armie Hammer just like,
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Maybe that's not a PG-13.
It's a real gay movie.
Yeah.
Very, well acted. But it was a movie I watched.
Yeah.
I finished the story for Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
Nice.
That last boss fight, fantastic, really cool. You fight on top of 2 dragons. It's fucking cool.
That's sick.
Yeah, I didn't do a whole lot else. I played a lot of Smash Bros. With my brothers and dad, and I got my ass beat at Mario Golf. I get like plus 15, which is bad.
Oh, okay.
You want to have a low score to a
I didn't know how many holes there were.
There were 9 holes.
Okay, yeah, that is not great.
Yeah, not good. Was not having a good time. But
wait, you can get a negative score?
Yeah.
How?
By like getting birdies and eagles and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just want to stay at 0 and below.
Yeah.
You don't want to go above. That bad.
Yeah.
Golf rules.
Golf rules. Golf rules.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty weak.
Pretty weak. It was very warm this week.
It was very warm this week.
We got some rain yesterday.
Yeah. Walking outside yesterday felt like there was like 5 pounds of air on you. So.
Yep. Oh, actually, yeah, that's another thing. Chicago was the worst air pollution in the world for a little bit this week.
Yep.
So
those damn Canadians.
Yeah.
Fuck you for your country being on fire.
Yeah. It's not like our country was ever on fire and sent smoke into their territory.
No, that's never happened.
Never.
All the smoke goes down.
Yes, everyone knows smoke goes down.
Yeah. Fuck the Supreme Court yet again.
Oh, what did they do this time?
They're voting on stuff this week, and earlier this week they ended affirmative action, which helps minorities, have equal opportunities. Yeah. They voted on the allowance of businesses to discriminate against the LGBTQIA plus community, and they struck down Biden's student loan forgiveness plan.
Wow.
So they're on a roll this week. Fuck those fuckers. Those
is
old
Supreme Court mostly
fuckers.
Conservatives right now?
Yeah.
Okay, that explains a lot of things.
Trump kind of fucked us.
Yeah, I knew that was a thing.
Yeah. I can't stand this country, man.
Yep.
But, it's just those older generations wanting to ruin the world for the younger generation.
Yep.
But, can't do anything about it now. Just vote when the time comes.
I'm so glad that the people who have that much authority over the country stay in that position of power for their lifetime. And are all old fucks.
So cool. That
It's so great.
That there's no restrictions on age or, term limits. Or...
Doesn't remind me of the queen and kings and shit in England, the monarchy. Not at all.
Fuck that. That's not real.
Yeah, England's not real.
Yeah.
No.
England is my city, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, how was your week, Mike?
My week was fine. More of the same. Still watching Pets and Animals. My curse will be lifted today. But I've been actually playing a lot of guitar.
Yeah. Seeing those TikToks.
Yeah. Yeah, something just kind of inspired me. My grandpa said I could play his guitar that he has upstairs. And also my cousin...
Is that the November guitar?
No, that was played on... Because my grandpa just helped recording with that. He was going to play it, but then we had someone else play it. But, that was in that room up there, though, that we recorded the November guitar. But yeah, he has that. And then my cousin also has a guitar in, the house back there that she was going to learn to play at one point, but then didn't. And it just kind of sits in their living room. So I played it. And I don't know, I've just kind of been really into playing guitar because one of the things about my guitar, and I'm going to inspect this when I get home, is I think it's just not right shaped for my hand, so I can't play a lot of stuff on it, which frustrated me and made me not want to play it. Hey, Mel, you going to run away? Sorry, there's a cat.
Hi.
She is very sweet. She's just
Hi.
Brady. Oh, she's coming up.
Hi.
Maybe.
You scared her.
Sorry. But cat. Yeah, that always kind of discouraged me from playing because I couldn't play a lot of things I wanted to. But now I've been trying out on my cousins and on my grandpa's, and I'm like, hey, I can suddenly play these things. Did my hands just get stronger or something, or is my guitar just not right for me? But I've been learning some Radiohead stuff on there. I've learned quite a few Radiohead things. I've learned Bulletproof, which I was. I learned Fake Plastic Trees. I learned Karma Police a little bit, Exit Music, and How to Disappear Completely. I kind of learned a little bit, but as much as I love that song, that guitar part is a little boring. It's the same thing for the whole thing. That's been pretty fun. Starting to learn some 21 Pilots stuff too. It's a couple Scale and Icy songs, and I may actually post those on the channel potentially because they're kind of fun to play.
Yeah.
And I think that's mostly what I've been learning on there. But it's been pretty fun just doing that and like finally being able to do it. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. But that's kind of fun. Earlier this week, C418 restocked on the Minecraft vinyls, which were notoriously like $100 plus. John somehow got it for $90. I don't know how he did that. But there was a restock on them, and I was like, you know what? I'm going for that. And I did. I really fucked up my sleep schedule for it. And not even for good reason, because they were still available like hours later. But yeah, that's going to be coming in like July or so. I'm really excited to have that because it's a good ass soundtrack. Oh, Melly. But I also watched a Timothée Chalamet movie, somewhat. I watched half of Dune. And I do want to watch the other half, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to in the time I have left because I have a lot of classwork to do. Yeah, I started getting real sleepy towards I don't know, just in general.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
At points, yeah. But the set pieces and like the fucking, CGI and shit, like it looks fucking fantastic. The film looks beautiful, for sure. And I am enjoying it. I just... Yeah, I'll find some way to finish it, I think. And also I watched... I didn't finish this either, but my cousin was here, which I think I mentioned last episode. But my cousin was here and we watched Treasure Planet.
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Hidden gem,
we were just looking for something to watch. And yeah, I think that was mostly it. I tried the Grimace Shake this week.
Tried it?
I did actually try it. We are going to do a bit with it because all of I think everyone's TikTok feeds is just the Grimace Shake. Yeah, people drinking it and then just these horror-esque fucking images afterwards that are hilarious.
They're so good.
We are going to do that too, but unfortunately, I think I'm thinking maybe it got discontinued today. Yeah, because the one I got it at was this one that's near here. So
yeah, it might be that. It might also just be there's a lot of people buying them and they ran out of ingredients and stuff like that. They might have just had like a specific amount for the week or whatever, and they're out. But yeah,
it sure does fill me with grimace that we can't do that.
Yeah,
that bit.
Started killing you.
Yeah, it really did.
How was it? Oh,
It was fine. I liked it. Yeah, it was just berry smoothie mostly, sugary berry smoothie. Yeah, it was fine. I was really curious about... I mean, I guess the marketing worked in that case. But I was curious about how it actually tasted. Yeah. I did like it.
Was it the way that it was on the app where you had to buy the whole meal? Or you couldn't
I think so. I did get it with the meal. I didn't see an option to get it just by itself. Yeah. So I just got a Big Mac and, some fries with it.
I was like, wow. I guess they did that so they make their money, but like
Probably.
Fuck, I don't want to buy the whole meal.
Well, regardless, happy birthday, Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's mostly the things that I did.
What's the
what?
Smiley.
That's music stuff.
Oh.
So we also got some music releases. One that I completely missed that came out, I think, last week at some point was a new song from The Smile called, I always forget the name of it because I'm not sure if they actually say it, Bending Hectic. And this is my new favorite Smile song. This song was fucking fantastic. It's like 8 minutes long, which is long for Radiohead. Radiohead has longer songs, but that usually just means that they're mostly in the 4 to 5 minute range. I think Paranoid Android's their actual longest song, which is like almost 7 minutes, and I don't think it even cracks that. So, but like this song was fantastic. I loved it a lot. Like it's like post rock ish, and really pretty until it gets like hellish, and then the ending is pretty crazy. I love it. It's probably my favorite song of the year at the moment. Really, really good song. We also got a new song from Olivia Rodrigo. First single off her new album, which I'm forgetting the name of. Is that what it's called? Yeah. Called Vampire. What did you think of it?
I liked it quite a bit.
Okay.
I think it was fun. I mean, it's like, it's the same topic, the same general topic as her previous music, and it's, it's not like the most original thing I've ever heard, but she sounds great on it. I think the production's fun.
Yeah.
Her swearing is still kind of like, it feels juvenile.
A little bit, yeah.
Fuck,
Fame fucker.
Yeah. So, it's a good song. I do enjoy it quite a bit. I'm interested to see, what the album holds, but, I think it's not as, iconic as the Driver's License single coming out before Sour, but it's, I think it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was all right. It kind of had the same, it felt like it didn't progress much from Sour for me, which I think was slightly disappointing for me. And in fact, I didn't really like the lyrics as much on this one. One thing I loved about Sour is a lot of the lyrics kind of had that personal gut punch in them. And it could be the mental state I was in when I listened to Sour for the first time. But also I think just, I don't know, the whole vampire metaphor is a little...
Yeah.
But I do like the chorus a lot. The chorus is great, and her vocals in that chorus are also great. And I do like how there's like the big dynamic build and stuff throughout the whole song. But that was just kind of okay. A little underwhelming as a lead single for me personally. Yeah, no. I'm still interested to see what else is on the album, but I was kind of hoping maybe she would,
stray away from.
Yeah, progress a little bit. It feels very much like Sour, but even like maybe slightly lesser than some of the highlights on Sour for me.
That's fair. I think she sounds great on it.
She does sound great, yeah. That's definitely the highlight of the track for me. Oh, that's just the fridge.
Oh, okay.
It does that.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah.
Her, the album cover and everything. It's still purple. It's still it's very similar to Sour, where it's not on her tongue, but it's on her fingers, and it's like, okay, why don't you develop a little bit? I get it. You might be cashing in on the success of Sour and everything, but give us something new. Hopefully the album has some more new stuff on it.
Yeah, I'm sure there will probably be something on there because she does have that creative drive.
Yeah. She's great.
But yeah, I get, yeah. Yeah. And then also a new song from Miranda Sings.
High.
Called High, period. I'm sure most of you picked up on it, but if you're watching this in the future or something, that whole thing I did at the beginning was a whole parody of the Miranda Sings thing.
Yeah.
I'm proud to say I've never been a Miranda Sings fan.
Colleen Ballinger, what a person.
Yeah, so I had been hearing some of that recently about her drama of,
grooming.
Being in group chats with her fans when she was like 31 years old, talking to her young fan base about their first periods, favorite sex positions, ass pics. A lot of stuff like that. A lot of just weird behavior. And there's something with like another guy that he also is like really creepy, and like the two of them are really good friends and stuff like that. And like collaborate on a lot of stuff. I don't know the whole story on that, but her response to that was to make a ukulele song. A 10-minute ukulele apology.
It was just fucking, gaslighting and
the toxic what you call it? The
toxic gossip train.
Yeah, the toxic gossip train.
Yeah. Awful. Just
terrible.
Very. I got famous in 2010, and this is how I'm gonna do this.
Yep.
Yeah. But she has a cameo in a Disney movie.
Does she? Oh yeah, it's Wreck-It Ralph, right? Yeah, I did see that.
So canonically, there's a groomer in Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah. Isn't like Imagine Dragons? I mean, they're not groomers, hopefully, but they seem like nice guys.
Dan. Please
Dan, Daniel, and I think the other one goes by Dan as well. I forgot all their names were Dan and Daniel. But what's that record? It was some movie.
Yeah.
Was it Wreck-It Ralph?
They had a song.
Oh yeah, they had
Level Up or whatever.
No, that wasn't the song.
No,
it was a really forgettable song. It was something that was on Origins.
Yeah.
That's actually gonna break my mind. I'm trying to remember that song because I remember that song was bad.
Yes.
Like that's one of their worst. Like I don't even know if it was a hit song, but like for like they do a lot of film and
Zero.
Oh yeah, hello, B zero. Oh god,
almost as good as Bullet in a Gun.
They should have done that one for Wreck-It Ralph. Bullet in a gun.
God, man.
Origins.
What a fall from grace.
Yeah. well, childhood grace.
Yeah.
But that's a big topic though this week. The whole Miranda Sings thing. Colleen Ballinger. Fuck her.
Fuck that bitch.
Easiest way to end a career. If you ask me. That's like.
Yeah. I don't know how active she was or anything anymore, but
I don't know. But she won't be after that. Like.
Are you going shopping?
Wow, yelling at my grandma's cat. You've been here 20 minutes.
Sorry.
Mel. Melzers. My grandpa calls her Melvin sometimes.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. Is there any other singles that came out that you know of?
The Fall Out Boy did a cover of We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel.
Oh, you know what? I saw something about that. Yeah. I saw the lyrics with George Floyd.
George Floyd, Metroid.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. It was like, naming stuff from like the 80s until present, and as Billy Joel did in the original. But not the best little rhyming scheme there.
Yeah. I didn't realize that was like a this week thing. I thought maybe that happened in 2020 or something.
No, it was this week.
Wow.
I don't know what possessed them to make that or anything, but it's there and you can listen to it. I didn't, but I know they did it.
Yeah, so. It happened.
Yeah. Good job, Pete.
Yep. I don't know if it was this week, but I did see also on TikTok that Fall Out Boy and Weezer were on Family Feud.
Yes,
against each other,
I saw that.
Which
it was pretty funny.
That is a funny matchup. Fall Out Boy had Seth Green on their team.
Yeah. I don't know who the girl on the Weezer team was.
Yeah, I didn't recognize her.
The fucking did you get the Who's the Stripper in Hell one?
I think so.
Yeah. Nobody said mother-in-law, and that's like one of the biggest answers on Family Feud, I feel.
Mother-in-law?
Yeah, just like derogatory mother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Stuff. but none of them said that.
Yeah.
And I was like, one of the answers was dog.
That
Okay.
was a funny one.
I don't know if that was this week or not, but pretty funny clip.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, other than that, Nothing But Thieves.
Yeah.
Released
album.
their album last night.
City.
Well, by the time you hear this, it'll be a few days old.
Yeah.
But Dead Club City, Nothing But Thieves. Hi, Mel. You want some pets? What did you think of it?
I enjoyed it. I think it's a lot different from anything they've ever done. Mm-hmm. And it feels like a love letter to like 70s, 80s rock.
Absolutely.
In a lot of it.
Yeah. Rock and pop, I would even say.
I will say I didn't love everything. Mm-hmm. I think this album has the first time where I went, ooh, at a Nothing But Thieves song.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At least at the beginning of City Haunts.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. The I don't know what they were thinking with the vocals there.
Is that the one where he's like singing really?
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
Like, it started and I was like, whoa,
yeah.
It caught me by surprise there. It gets better as the song goes on.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like starting that song like that, it's like a little jump scare. I was like, whoa. But I didn't hate it or anything. It grew on me as I listened to it a couple more times. But I think it's pretty interesting. It's not my favorite Nothing But Thieves album, but I do think it has room to grow as it goes on. But what do you think?
I actually liked it quite a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I was kind of worried about what you would think about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I was also worried about what I would think about it because Overcome, I think, is still the weakest song on the album. It's just, it's fine. It's just, for me, it's just like plain, it's painfully just average. Like, there's nothing about it that sticks out to me. Like, it's good. It's just, I don't know. Mm-hmm. Nothing sticks out to me. And then also, is it Follow Me Around? No, that's the Radiohead song. What's it called? That's not what I want. Keeping You Around. Keeping You Around. That one, it did grow on me, but like I also wasn't huge on that when it was released as a single.
It reminds me, like the kind of fast singing at the beginning throughout the song kind of reminds me of something, but I can't.
You mean like I don't wanna that? Yeah, I don't know. Now that you say that, it feel reminiscent of something. Yeah. I don't know what though. But yeah, I mean, it's just that one did grow on me. Mm-hmm. But really, just like a lot of, I really like the second half of this album a lot. I mean, Welcome to the DCC. I still love that song. It's a great opener. But from there up until, I guess, kind of after City Haunts, I still don't know how I feel about that song. I do agree those vocals are a little obnoxious. Yeah. But like I do like the rest of the song. Yeah. But like from Do You Love Me Yet to the end of the album, I really fucking enjoyed this. I was listening last night with my headphones, and I think this is like the best production on any of their albums. Sure. I really love the production on here, and I think the songwriting and like the song structures and stuff are really satisfying. Yeah. I don't know, like there's a lot of really catchy hooks and shit on here. And like I don't know, it just like I mean, Moral Panic, it had that pop flair to it as well, and I wasn't huge on it there. But I feel like this is the pop flair, but maybe with like a little bit more creativity behind it. Yeah. At least for me personally, it does pull a lot from the 80s and stuff. And Pop the Balloon really does. The main riff reminds me. Do you know that one Daft Punk song?
Which one?
Shit. I can probably play a little bit of it. Hold on. Because I was trying to think of what it reminded me of, and someone on Album of the Year mentioned it. I was like, oh, that's absolutely what it reminds me of. No. It's like Robot Rock. Yeah. It's... Okay, don't give me an ad, please. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the main riff really does sound a lot like that. But I do really fucking love the production on Pop the Balloon.
Pop the Balloon was like, the name was like, okay. But like, once it started, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, I love Connor's vocals. Are kind of like, he kind of did like that creepy type of sound on like Phobia a little bit, but like I really love how it's done there. Like how it goes to that ambient section and then like right back into it. I really love that song. Yeah. Foreign Language I really liked a lot too. That's a stark standout for me. But yeah, I think there's a lot of really good stuff in here. Yeah, there are a few moments to me that are kind of on the mid side, but I think this is kind of like on. I mean, I have to see how it sits with me, but at the moment, it's like on par with their debut album, their self-titled.
Okay.
It's like I really like it.
That's fair. No, I listened to it a couple times now. I'll have to listen to it a few more, but like I do really enjoy it. I love the feel of it. It feels like very like I said, like a love letter to that era of music.
Yeah.
And I like the story that's kind of going on throughout it. It's not like, I saw somebody posted like what he was trying to say with Talking to Myself, which a great fucking song.
I do like that one, yeah.
And it was like expanding on the story or whatever. I forget what it said.
I honestly have not delved into like any of the lyrical content.
I don't know. I do love it a lot.
Yeah,
but it'll grow on me, I think.
It's okay.
Do You Love Me Yet is definitely my favorite.
I like that one a lot too. Yeah.
It's got those strings in it that I love. That sounded great.
Yeah, the strings do sound good.
But I still think that Welcome to the DCC is a great song. Green Eyes Sienna, it's a very, very pretty.
Yeah, I really like the melodies on that one.
But Pop the Balloon is great. I love that track. I'm not disappointed by it.
Me neither.
So
yeah. I was surprised by how much I liked it.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Me as well.
I'm very excited to see some of these songs live, though.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. I still have to pay you for that ticket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I will do that.
You want to apologize to me for it?
It's all the way over there. I'll apologize to you after the camera's off. Yeah. Good album.
Good album.
Go check it out if you're looking for some summer bops.
Yeah, go check out the rest of their discography too.
Yes, absolutely. Broken Machine especially.
Yeah.
Good ass album.
I thought we'd talk about that longer, to be honest. But,
yeah, I mean, I don't really have too much in depth to say other than I really like it.
I mean, it is the last day of the month, so we can do our monthly roundup.
That's true. I was thinking about that. Yeah. Is it the last day? It is the last day. There's no June 31. 30th. There's no 31 days in June.
Tomorrow's the 1st of July. Happy 4th of July to tomorrow to you.
Yeah. Enjoy tomorrow.
Yeah,
everyone.
Eat those hot dogs and burgers and
those glizzies.
Yeah, watch those fireworks. Illegal here.
Yep, very illegal. No one ever lights off fireworks on the 4th of July here.
Don't go buy fireworks in Indiana and then bring them here because that's
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Iowa probably.
You get anywhere near those borders, you start getting those crazy Kaplan's signs. So.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's got to be just such the Illinois experience of just leaving the state in the summer and seeing fireworks signs. Yeah. That's how you know you've entered the next state, or you're about to enter the next state. It's great. But
O-Rod's album comes out September 8th. We didn't say that, but
that's right. I forgot it was September. Yeah,
September 8th.
Well, I actually kind of forgot that Nothing But Thieves came out last night.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought it was just another single that was coming out because I thought that's what they announced. And then I was like, oh, that's not a single. That's an album.
Uzi also released an album last night.
Nice.
Didn't listen to it, but
yeah,
it's got a big pink American flag behind him.
Nice.
Did you see the very wholesome clip of him and Nardwuar?
Yes, I did. That was very cute. And I also saw that Playboy Cardi was treating Nardwuar not great.
No? What the fuck?
He was like ignoring him and stuff.
What an asshole.
Was not given into like multiple occasions.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like avoiding him. And it's like, bro.
He's the nicest man on earth. Mm-hmm. And he knows everything about you.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's avoiding him. I don't know. I don't know anything about Playboy Cardi, but...
I don't either. Uzi was like, I missed you.
Uzi was like, yeah, he wanted to invite him to his house for dinner, teach him Call of Duty.
Yeah. I was like, maybe we'll see each other again in Vancouver, Canada. And Uzi was like, are you coming for dinner?
Yeah, it was so cute.
That would be great! How do I get in contact?
Yeah, I forgot who it was, but someone also brought Nardwuar on stage as well during that festival.
That's fucking great.
Yeah.
I love that man.
Also, that festival that we made fun of, I don't remember if we made fun of it on Pop, but we definitely made fun of it together, that had Imagine Dragons featuring AJR at the headliners. My parents actually went to, it wasn't that weekend, it was the weekend before, but they went to that festival up in Wisconsin, or in Milwaukee, I think.
For who?
For James Taylor.
Oh.
Yeah, which my mom apparently is a really big fan of.
Okay.
I need to listen to some of his music, I think. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of like older acts at that festival in general, and then Imagine Dragons and AJR.
Yeah, oldest acts.
Absolutely,
all for the old people.
AJR for the old people.
Yeah, they still haven't announced when that album's coming out. And
That's true.
I'm getting antsy.
Yeah, that was. Did they even released a single this? Oh, I guess they did the dumb song. But like they were announcing that last year, I'm pretty sure, because I remember being like, next year we got AJR.
Yeah,
yeah.
They had they released the fucking cover with the feet on it.
Yeah. What'd you call it? Toes.
Toes.
Yeah. Toes.
Yeah, that's before they said it was TMM or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's still toes to me, because the T's in the middle of that thing. So I don't know why the fuck they do that.
Yeah. And now it could just be toes.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that is true. We haven't heard from our favorite boys.
Yeah, I still follow them on Twitter, and I still see like, hey, we're working on music, we're getting it done, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, my favorite boys. Andrew, James, and Robert.
Yep.
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
Those are the ones.
I don't know their names.
Do you actually not know their names?
Is it like Adam?
1 for 3.
Jack.
2 for 3.
And Richard.
Nope. Think wider.
Rick.
No. Think more basic.
Reggie.
That's not basic.
Randy.
Ryan.
That one escaped me for some reason.
Think more basic. You go Reggie and Randy. Most basic names.
Yeah. I know so many Ricks and Randys.
Yeah. I guess
and Riches and
Ryan's definitely more basic than Rick, but I guess Rick is somewhat basic. Yeah.
Yeah, but looking forward to that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, you want to do our...
Oh, right. Roundup? Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. I don't really have much. Yeah, I was slacking again this week. I need to listen... Or this month. I need to listen to more music.
I was more movies this month than music, which is, fine. I hope.
Yep. You better hope. I got 4.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right. All reliable. Damn. All right.
Well,
I guess you're going first. We did
yep,
define what
I'll
happens.
Go first. First thing I listened to was "But Here We Are" by the Foo Fighters. Very good and touching tribute to Taylor Hawkins. I mean, it's dad rock, but Mr. Grohl really knows what the fuck he's doing. It all sounds great. I love, there's nothing wrong with just getting down with some good old fucking dad rock once in a while. And if it's something as touching and as, heartfelt as this is, then pump that shit straight into my veins, baby.
Yeah.
Love Foo Fighters, but my favorites were Under You, Rescued, The Teacher, and Hearing Voices. And my least favorite was the title track, But Here We Are. And I give it a light 8 overall.
All right. First thing I listened to was Radiohead, A Jazz Symphony by the Nordpool Orchestra. It's basically just a bunch of orchestral covers of Radiohead tracks from throughout the years.
More the Nerdpool.
With a little bit of a jazz flair on them. And some of these arrangements were fantastic. Some of them were not as great and unrecognizable for a couple of them. But the ones that were fantastic did kind of bring up the rest of the record. So for me, it's like decent 8, something in there. Cool. It's well worth a listen if you're a nerd. Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
I'll probably check that out at some point.
Yeah.
Next
I don't know how many of the songs you would know. I mean, you probably know most of them, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a nerd.
Yeah.
Bitch. All right. Next. But yeah, the Lorde discography. Still unique. I love her voice, and I like the production a lot. And I'm still interested to see where she goes from Solar Power. But, we have a whole episode on this discography, so you can check that out.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks. But my favorites overall were Royals, White Teeth Teens, Liability, Sober, and The Path. And my least favorites were Tennis Court, The Louvre, and California. I think it was a strong 7 still. I did re-listen to Ribs. Oh. And I do like it.
Okay. There we go.
So, just for those who...
For the rib fans, yeah.
Yeah.
The rib stands.
Those ribbers.
Careful.
Ribbed for your pleasure.
Yeah.
For her pleasure.
Oh.
Or their pleasure.
No. I also listened to the Lorde discography. And I would also give it a strong 7. Once again, thoughts... couple weeks ago. I liked it. I think she has a unique voice in pop, and Melodrama is a great album. That's the highlight for me. And there's some good stuff on her first album as well.
Yeah.
And Solar Power was all right.
Yeah.
That's the rundown.
All right. Next thing I listened to was Little Oblivions by Julian Baker.
Right. Yeah.
Love her style. It's everything I loved about Boy Genius and more, I guess. But, I love her guitar work and her lyricism. They're just really good, and I would definitely like to dive more into her stuff because she's very, very fucking talented. My favorites were Relative Fiction, Favor, Hardline, and Zip Tie. And my least favorite was Faith Healer. And I give it a light 8.
All right. Next thing I listened to was The Beggar by Swans. And yeah, and I kind of listened to it. We were listening, me and my friend Vanessa listened to it in the background while playing Civ 5, Civilization 5, the video game. And I realized, we realized about halfway through that I accidentally had it on shuffle when we listened.
Oh.
So... Not only was it...
You do that a lot.
Yeah, not only was it like in the background for a while, but it was in the background, so I wasn't completely paying attention, but it was also on shuffle. So I kind of listened to it. There's some cool stuff. There was a track that really felt like a satisfying closer that was not the actual closer. So according to Vanessa, I should re-listen in order because that's part of the Swans experience. But, we listened to a 43-minute track or whatever the hell that length is.
Yeah.
Sure was something.
Sure was.
It was funny. It was like 18 minutes in. I was like, oh, the song's starting. Yeah, I don't really have a rating or favorites and least favorites because this was probably the loosest listen I've ever had on this list. But I did listen to it.
Yeah. Great. I heard that it's the worst thing they've done in 50 years, though, from Brad and Fantano.
Brad loved it.
I don't know. That's what I read a tweet. He was like, "Yeah, I agree with Fantano. It's the worst thing they've done in 50 years." Oh, that doesn't mean it's bad.
Okay, he hasn't had a 99 on Hump of the Year, so
still.
I guess. Well, maybe he changed it. I don't know. I'll check after.
I don't know. I just saw a tweet. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't watch.
You didn't look into the tweet?
No.
Or spreading false Brad propaganda on this podcast?
He said it. He had more drama with Ronnie Radke this week.
Yeah.
Thought that was over. Never over.
Never over. It's like a video game.
Yeah. Life is like a video game.
Trying hard to beat the stage.
What was he thinking? Who fucking knows?
Who fucking knows?
Yeah. But last thing I listened to was Dead Club City by Nothing But Thieves. Just talked about it a second ago. But I do like it a lot, and I'll be listening to it for a while.
Yep.
Very excited for the concert. Excited to see what they play off the album. It's very good. But my favorites were Do You Love Me Yet? Welcome to the DCC. Tomorrow Is Closed. Pop the Balloon. Overcome, Keeping You Around, and Talking to Myself. And my least favorite was City Haunts. I'll probably give it a decent to solid 8 at the moment.
All right. Nice. Last thing I listened to was also Dead Club City by Nothing But Thieves. And we also still talked about it just a little bit ago. Still really enjoy it. My favorites on here are Foreign Language, Do You Love Me Yet? Welcome to the DCC. These aren't in order. I'm just looking at it sporadically. Excuse me. And Pop the Balloon. And my least favorites are Overcome, Tomorrow's Closed, and City Haunts. And yeah, I probably also have it at a decent 8. It's worth the listen.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Alrighty. Well, that is that.
I'll hop into our song of the week.
I
Or
think
you got
we
anything
can
else
do.
to say? Or?
Nope.
Right.
I'm sucked dry.
Like a vampire?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I'm a bloodsucker, fame fucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're up.
All right. No problem. I'm going to go with something off the Club City.
Okay.
I'm going to go with Do You Love Me Yet by Nothing But Thieves.
All right.
All right. That was Do You Love Me Yet by Nothing But Thieves. What do you think, Mike?
I do.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I really like that song too. That's a highlight for me.
Yeah.
I love the strings in that chorus. It's got a lot of great energy. I like the little switch up that happens. I also really like, unlike the Olivia Rodrigo, where the cursing can feel a little forced and juvenile.
Yeah.
For some reason, that the way it just don't stop fucking around, like it's just really
Yeah.
catchy.
It's because it's not, it's not
a woman.
emphasized.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's not emphasized. Like whenever Olivia swears, it's like fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like someone who just learned how to say swear words, saying swear words like fuck.
Yeah.
But with with any normal person,
Yeah.
they go fuck.
Fucking around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any normal person.
They make it. They make it the same feel as the rest of the sentence.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. It's a great song. Though.
Yeah, I love that song. I love the strings so much.
Yeah.
It reminds me of, I don't know, insert 80s song here, I guess.
80s disco
Yeah.
revival song. Yeah, whatever.
It sounds great, though.
It does.
It's definitely my favorite off the album as of right now. 12 hours after it released. So, what do you got for us?
Well, while I did really like Foreign Language from the Nothing But Thieves album, I still, like I said, I really liked that Smile song. So I think I'm going to go with that because that's a great song. And yeah, I want to hear it again. So I'm going to go Bending Hectic by The Smile.
Mm.
All right, that was Bending Hectic by The Smile. What did you think of that?
That was very good. It just feels like Radiohead, which
Exactly.
is a good thing.
Yes.
I love Tom's voice, and I thought the weird tuning guitar kind of thing throughout the song was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Didn't feel like 8 minutes really.
Yeah.
Pretty good song.
Nice.
I'll listen to it some more.
Yeah. I agree that it does sound a lot like Radiohead, but that ending is heavier than most Radiohead things ever get. I think someone described it as very metal for a Tom York led project. But yeah, I absolutely love. I mean, I love how calm and soothing it is in the beginning part, and then that part with the strings where it just gets super dissonant and just goes like that pretty much. I love that. That gave me chills the first time it happened. As it got further and further, I was like, oh my god. I got further and further. But yeah, no, I really love that track. I think that's probably their best song yet, and I think they have another project that's in the works. So
Cool.
I am looking forward to
fucking
that.
just Radiohead coming back though.
Whenever they feel like it. That's kind of how they go nowadays. They said, well, the project's not off, but when we feel like we all need to be together again, we will be. So
I want to see them.
yeah, I do
they
too.
Die.
Yeah.
They're not super old, but
I think they're in their 60s.
old enough to where it's they could never tour again at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I really started getting into them after they stopped touring.
Yeah.
So great timing on my part.
I would, a new Radiohead album would be
yeah,
insane.
it would be. I mean, this is by far the longest. This is by far the longest they've gone without releasing an album.
When did Moonshade Pool come out?
2016, I believe. So, yeah, I mean they haven't had one since. It's been a while.
2026.
They got
A
a
sun-shaped pool.
yeah. Someone said, I don't remember where I saw it, but someone in reference to that said a sun-shaped hill or something like that, or sun-figured hill, or I don't know. But yeah, I also want a new radio. I mean,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I do.
I forgot that I was wearing that new Radiohead album. Someone said that their album, since it'll be their 10th album, it should just be a self-titled album, and like it because it will likely be their final album if they do another one.
Yeah.
It should be self-titled, and they should do the like 10. You know.
Yeah, that
like
makes
that.
That'd be good.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that came through because I think I'm backwards, and I may be backwards in the film too. But
It's still.
It was a.
It still looks
instead
like
of
a 10.
0-1, it's 1-0.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, good song though. Very
Thanks. I made it.
That's crazy.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have anything else to say. Do you?
No, just hope you had a good weekend. Hope you have a good 4th of July. Hope you're enjoying your time and your summer.
Hell yeah.
Listen to Dead Clip City and
Yeah.
just Nothing But Thieves in general.
Mm-hmm.
Check out that Smile song.
Mm-hmm.
And
Check out
Smile.
Olivia.
Yeah,
You'll probably
and
hear
Olivia.
it somewhere.
You'll definitely hear it. But yeah,
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed
Yeah. All right.
Mike's parody of Colin Ballinger's
Yes.
apology will be up on streaming services soon.
Oh, I didn't know I was going that far.
Get those streams up, baby.
So I gotta, on my personal page, admit to saying something.
Yeah.
How did I phrase it?
Yeah, you said I'm
the inverse of racist. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah.
Get those streams up.
Get those up.
And listen to Coping Mechanism.
Yeah. We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. But if you're watching this, thank you very much.
Yes.
We love you. If you're listening to this, we love you a little bit more.
Wow.
Yeah, just a little bit.
See, I love the video watchers a little
Do
bit
you?
more. Yeah.
Why?
So, they enjoy looking at us and hearing us.
Do they, though?
They have an extra sense when they experience these podcasts.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've swayed me. I do love the video
Oh.
watchers more.
Well, now I love the audio listener. Everyone needs some love. We can't lose one of them.
Audio listeners, love you to death.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching or listening. If you'd like to do the inverse of either one, you can go to YouTube to watch us. BrokeN Boys, capital N BOIS. And if you just want to put us in your ear holes and nothing else, you can go over to any place you find podcasts.
Yeah, links in the description for
Apple
everything.
Podcasts, they're all down there.
Yeah.
But if you want to listen to our songs of the week, we've been doing that bit since the beginning of the pod.
First episode.
Yeah. So
That's
and
my
there's-
one contribution.
Yeah, the one and only. But if you would like to hear either "Do You Love Me Yet" or
Bending Hectic.
Yeah. You can listen to those. There are 3 playlists. There's one for me, one for Mike, and one for both of us. And you can go listen to those at your leisure at any time you could want. There's many, many, many hours of music in the combined playlist and separate playlists. You can also listen to. There's also our guest songs of the week, for which we've had many,
Absolutely.
and definitely not John like 3-4 times.
Maybe even 5 or 6. He's been on a bit.
He's been on a bit, but he's always welcome, and you're always welcome. Drop your address, and we'll come record a podcast at your house.
Yeah,
anywhere in the world.
We're a traveling act these days.
Yes, and we'll be there.
Yeah,
But you won't know when. But if you want to find either of us in any other place, first of all, weird, creepy,
little sus.
yeah.
That just sounds like
You
a
need to
cat.
apologize.
Yeah.
You can find Mike in a bunch of different places. He's everywhere, dude. You can listen to his music.
Yeah.
He's got original music under the name Plaintive. You can listen to it anywhere you find music. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere. It's listen to his album Coping Mechanism,
Yeah.
released a year ago last Saturday.
Yeah.
I think, last Saturday or Friday.
It's one of those two.
One of those.
Yeah.
It's been a year, and it's a great album, and you should definitely fucking shove that in your ear holes.
I agree.
And every hole.
It's a new experience with each one.
It really is.
Just make sure to play the whole album, the whole songs each time.
Back to forth. Just put it on repeat.
Yeah. But change the orifice each time. Yeah.
Yes. It really just opens your mind's eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, but check that out. He's also got, soundtracks to films he's composed. Check those out too. But he's also got a YouTube channel where he's got all of his music plus his old piano covers and maybe soon to be guitar covers.
Maybe.
We'll see. Check those out. He's got a album of the year where he rates and reviews music. You can find his review for Dead Club City and the O-Rod song and that Smile song and a bunch of other shit. He's a big reviewer on there. He's also got a TikTok and a Twitter and stuff like that down there where you can follow him and see his journey and his TikToks.
I appreciate how much depth you go into for me.
Yeah.
I
You
usually
got a lot
just
of
breeze
shit.
through mine like, I don't fucking know.
Yeah,
I got
go
this.
check his shit out. Mike's a very talented man, and I love him very much.
Aw. He does love me.
Yeah, he does. But yeah, good. I don't think I missed anything other than the fact that you're right behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah. How far would you say you're behind them today?
It's more like I'm under them.
Under
type of
them.
thing
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So if they're listening on their bed right now, I'm kind of like,
Yeah, you're kind of like grabbing onto the.
kind of like shaking the mattress a little bit. Yeah.
If they're Mormon and they're soaking, they're loving that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, if you hear some creaks, it's not the house settling. It's just me.
It's just Mike under your bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's right behind you. So watch out.
Yeah.
But you can find me in a couple places. I run the TikTok and the Twitter for the podcast. You can go check those out. I post when the episodes come out, and sometimes I'll post a funny little bit that we did on the episodes on the TikTok. I also have an album of the year where I write and review music. I'll post my Dead Club City and my O-Rod and shit on there. You can go check those out. I have a Letterboxd where I write and review movies. You can check out my reviews for any of the movies I talked about. Skyfall, Call Me By Your Name, Tetris, JFK. Anything I've posted on there. They're all there. And then I have an old Instagram review page that I used to do that's still down there. And you might have to, excavate and bring a torch like Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny that came out today.
We're going to see that on Sunday.
Yeah.
Me and my family, and I'm like, doesn't look great, but I'll watch it.
I'm excited for it.
Oh, okay.
I just like that nostalgia.
I mean, there you go. You'll probably get that.
I'll probably will. But yeah, go check those out. And I am right in front of you. And so
How far?
You're underneath the bed. I'm like above the bed.
Oh, okay.
I'm like on the ceiling. I put a little hammock up there. But it's like one of those like net ones, so I can look through.
Yeah. Face down in the hammock.
Yeah.
On the ceiling. Yeah. That's a visual.
Yeah.
You're basically a spider at that point.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just up there. I'm waiting because once me and Mike come together, with you in the middle, we're gonna hug you from in front and behind consensually.
Define come together.
Come together over you and under you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut the hammock out from underneath myself. Mike's gonna fucking claw through the bed, and we're just gonna hug you from on top and underneath you consensually.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a nice love cage, and me and Mike, we're gonna fucking make out hard next to your ear.
Yeah.
Tongue
The making
on tongue.
out is hard.
Yeah.
For clarification.
Yeah. Tongue on tongue. Just spit everywhere. We're just gonna envelop you in our love cage, and it's gonna be great consensually. And you can be the next love cage victim if you drop your address in the comments below. You can have that too.
And don't make me write a song about it in a few years.
Yeah. But right. Thank you for watching and listening. Mm-hmm. I do have one thing I'd like to end the podcast with.
Oh, is that so?
We did talk about my my porn parody, The Flesh, last week. I just wanted to play what the audio sounds like, just for you guys.
What do we call the PCU?
Yeah, the PCU.
The PCU, yeah.
Or, as I like to say, the PNU.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
This is what it sounds like.
Insert grimace bit here.
Yeah, I wish. Let's see. Bye.